friends, welcome back to another cleaning video. Today I've got some homemaking and cleaning motivation for you. I'm going to be sharing some new cleaning products and just cleaning the house and kind of showing you some more of our summer routine. We're making some snack packs with the kids today, so I've got lots of stuff for you, so definitely stay tuned. The first thing I'm gonna do today is pick up this washable rug and wash it. It gets dirty so fast, and I'm using the new Unstoppables. These are the 3 new in the line, and I will tell you that the tan one is my absolute favorite. Definitely try that one. The purple one would be my next favorite, and the green one I probably wouldn't buy again at all. It's kind of like almost like a minty, very light scent. I don't know, I can't really explain it, but I don't love it, and I don't feel like it really projects onto the laundry. And the purple one does smell really good, so you could try it. You might even like it more, but the tan one is so good. I highly recommend trying it. It is my holy grail go-to right now. Okay, let's talk about one of the most time-consuming and back-breaking chores there is, cleaning your floors. I just started using the Mova vac mop, and that has totally changed the game for me. This little thing is seriously a powerhouse. It vacuums and it mops at the same time, which already saves you so much time, but the design itself just makes sense. It has a separate tank for clean and dirty water, and it also separates the particles from the water. So I know I'm actually cleaning my floors and not just pushing dirty water around. It's also self-propelled, so it glides across the floor with minimal effort from me. It's also super powerful. With 18,000 PA of suction, it picks up crumbs, dirt hair, sticky messes, pet hair, literally anything. Plus, it automatically adjusts the suction based on how dirty the area is, so I'm not messing with settings while I clean, and it even talks to you with a built-in voice prompt and LED display. It keeps you updated about what's going on. It feels way more high-tech than I was expecting. It's also super lightweight. I can carry it around the house with one hand, and it has made cleaning my hardwood stairs such a breeze. It lays flat to reach under beds and furniture. I'm not dragging things around just to get a decent clean, and I love that I don't have to move these bar stools just to clean underneath of them. The mop function is impressive too. It has 500 RPM, which means it is scrubbing your floors. It's getting those sticky messes and it's getting them fast. And thanks to dual edge cleaning, it actually gets into the corners and along baseboards, which so many vacuums miss. But what really sold me is the self-cleaning system. I just put it on the dock, press one button, and it cleans itself with a dual rotating brush system that even removes tangled hair from the roller. Then it finishes with a hot air drying cycle, so there's no gross smell or buildup just sitting in the dock. The only thing you need to do is rinse out and empty the tank. And the battery life, it's amazing. I can clean my whole downstairs without even needing to stop and recharge, which is huge because once I get in the zone, I do not want to stop. If you've got pets, kids, or just a busy house in general, the Mova vac mop is honestly one of those things you didn't know you needed until you try it. It's a total game changer. I just wanted to thank Mova for sponsoring this video. I am absolutely in love with this vac mop. It is so good. I absolutely love the drying feature as well. I think that really changes the game when it comes to vac mops. You guys know I've tried a lot of them, and so I really know like what's good, what's not, what works, what doesn't, and this one really does it all. It really does scrub my floors. I love that it can lay flat, and I love that it dries the roller brush. So if you are in the market for one, I could highly recommend this. I would give it 10 out of 10, 5 stars. It has Jessi Christine's seal of approval. I'll leave the link for you guys in the description box. I can't believe it's already July and we have less than a month left of our summer break, and I'm so not ready because I told you in last week's video I have really been enjoying our summer vacation and living my best life, and I am not ready to get back into that routine of early bedtimes and early mornings and homework and just everything, but I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of my summer. How have you guys been? I hope everyone is doing great and having a good summer. Last week, well, not last week, it's been a couple weeks now, when I asked you guys, we're kind of split down the middle. Some of you were traveling, but actually a lot of you are staying home and just being homebodies, which is probably why you like me, because you relate to me and I'm a homebody. I'm going to get started cleaning my bedroom. I did get some new sheets and I wanted to share those with you guys. First, I have to zoom all of Hanky's little trucks. So I have a little boy, as you know, and so there are trucks all over my house. They're everywhere. Sometimes we even find them in our shoes, but I had to get them out of here. So I'm just zooming them across the hall to him so he can put those up for me. But I did get a new pair of sheets. And the reason why is because one pair of sheets that I had bought on Amazon, which are my favorite, they actually, like, is it called pilling? they started pilling around like the bottom where our feet are. And I can't stand the way that it feels. It's the ones that I'm taking off now. I actually think these are by Bear Home, and I really like the Sonora Kate brand. These are by Bear Home, which I have a green set and I like, but for some reason this one started pilling. So anyways, I can't stand it any longer on my skin, and I was like, I need new sheets, and I wanted to just try something new. So I actually ordered these with my Walmart pickup order, and they're a brushed microfiber, which is usually what I look for when I shop for sheets, and they were affordable, and I love them. They feel really good. They're a little bit different feeling than normal sheets. They're not silky. They just feel very lightweight. They're not hot, and they're very soft. So I will link these for you guys if you do need some new sheets. And then when I went into Walmart the other day, I actually saw some sheet sets in there. I can't remember. I want to say the brand was Ascend, but that could be totally wrong. But I actually went in person into the Walmart, which is very rare, and I saw these sheets. I felt them and they were super duper soft. You could look into those as well. They kind of came in like a little bag. And would you look at that, more trucks. I told you they're literally all over my house. I crawled into bed with him because at night when I tuck him in, I lay in bed with him and I tell him what I want him to dream about, and then he tells me what he wants me to dream about, and I laid in on a toy. There's toys everywhere. Sometimes we can't even get in and out of our shower because he has them lined up, because that's one of his favorite things to do is organize his toys so he can like take inventory of everything. And it's so funny because he probably has no less than 500 vehicles, and he knows every single one that he has. He knows the parts that go to it, and most of the time he actually knows where it is as well. Somebody asked me in a recent video why I was using Indust and the Wood for Good, and the reason is because the Wood for Good by Method is just a cleaner and the Indust is a polisher. And sometimes if I let this go too long, it needs a good clean before it needs a polish, and that's why I used both. So sometimes I will use my Method Wood for Good and then I will go back and polish. On this day I did not. I usually only polish about once a month, but that is why I used both. And I'm actually out of my Method Wood for Good. I used the last of it in this video. I need to get some more. It's the only thing that I will use on my wood furniture other than Indust. Do you guys remember in my last video I was talking about my eyes? Well, I have an update on that. So I did go to the eye doctor, and the goopy feeling that I was feeling on my eyes is actually what dry eyes feel like. And I had no idea that when your eyes water and they feel goopy, that actually means that your eyes are dry. It kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't. I don't know. He explained it to me, but basically, like when your eyes are watering, it's not necessarily lubricating your eye, and for whatever reason, they feel goopy when they're dry. I would have assumed they felt like sandy if they were dry, but that's not the case. So basically, he recommended a particular kind of eye drops. And then he recommended that I could continue taking like allergy medicine, like Allegra or Zyrtec or something like that. But I will say that they've been doing better. But I did get my eye exam, and my eyes, I have an astigmatism, which I've always had. And my left eye, I can't see anything out of. And my right eye is decent. But they said it wasn't actually bad at all. But to me it is. So I can't even imagine it being worse. But anyways, I did get 2 pairs of glasses and a pair of prescription sunglasses, and I went to America's Best, and I got, our insurance paid for the eye exam, and then I got 2 pairs of prescription glasses and a pair of prescription sunglasses for like $190. So I thought that was a really good deal. Even they were like, oh my gosh, that is so cheap, and I'm excited to get them, but they won't be ready until tomorrow. All right, now we're going to make some kid-friendly snacks. I saw, I think, a TikTok or something about this, and that's what inspired me. So I did some grocery shopping, and I had the kids help me decide what they would want in their snack packs. So I'm going to go ahead and wash off my fruit, and Kinsley's helping me separate these grapes. I am going to cut the grapes because that's just safer. It's not safe to feed kids whole grapes. They can choke on them. So I do have this little grape cutter thing that I got on Amazon, and it's super easy to use. And I just showed Kinsley how to do it, and then she wanted to take over. So I was explaining to her right here how to do it, and then she did it and thought it was fun. So this is definitely something you can get your kids involved in. So she's going to cut up the rest of the grapes for me. I got the little plastic containers on Amazon as well, and they've worked out really good. I think they say they're reusable too. So I don't know that they're dishwasher safe, but you could probably put them in some hot soapy water, rinse them, dry them, and reuse them, which is great. But so for their first pack, they wanted to do rainbow goldfish and grapes. So I'm kind of showing them how we're going to assemble them. And then I had the assembly line going, and they were going to assemble them for me. And do not let these clips fool you. They were fighting and crying the entire time behind the scenes, which you will see in the behind the scenes. So stay tuned for that. And I am so dumb. I could not figure out how to put that on, and I had it turned the wrong way. Circle to circle, rectangle to rectangle. It literally doesn't take a genius, Jess. So for our next snack pack idea, we did these little salamis and cheese, and then we did little mini club crackers. So cute. So I'm just cutting that all up. You could just buy cheese cubes and make it easier if you wanted to, but I just bought a cube of mild cheddar and I'm cutting that up. And then I bought these salamis and I'm going to cut those up. My knife sucks. I need to sharpen them. So I was really struggling. Also, my cheese dried out in these containers really fast, so I don't know what went wrong there. They're supposed to be airtight, and they've definitely kept the fruit fresh, but for some reason the cheese dried out in them. So if you know any tips or what I did wrong there, let me know. They didn't end up liking the cheese anyways, so it was fine. They did like the meat and crackers though, but these are so perfect to just grab in between meals, and you don't have to worry about them snacking on a bunch of junk before dinner time and then not being hungry for dinner, which is what my kids do. Or at least they're all constantly asking for snacks. They think that if 10 minutes goes by and they don't have a snack, that I am just punishing them so severely. That was one reason I was really excited to put these snack packs together, because I felt like this was something they could just reach in the fridge, grab, and eat, and it wouldn't even be something they needed to ask. If they were hungry, they can just get one. Then also it's healthy and I don't have to worry about that. And also they're not going to fill up on it. These would also be great to grab and put in like your cooler to take to the pool this summer. These would work for so many different ways. Car trips, road trips, whatever. Definitely let us know if you have any snack pack ideas. I'm sure there's like a million different combinations you could do, but these are the 3 that we came up with. Idea was blueberries and strawberries. Bubba doesn't like strawberries, but Kinsley does. He did like the blueberries though. So I'm just going to wash up my fruits and get those all prepared. And we're going to put those in. Those were super easy. I did have to cut the strawberries up, but it was a lot easier than cutting that dang cheese and that meat. That one was my least favorite one to put together. But I will say overall, the kids really enjoyed this activity. I feel like it's a good learning tool. We were trying to learn how to work together, but we failed miserably. And also on this day, I feel like my patience was ran thin. I felt tired and like I just wanted to get this cute, like these clips and make this for y'all, but my kids had other plans. They just wanted to argue and fight and make everything so complicated. And so it was just ruining my whole vibe. So I was like, let's just get this done so that you guys can go be away from each other and I don't have to listen to you complain. So it was a cute thought and it did work out good, but my kids were not having it this day. But probably didn't help that my patience was thin on this day. For this one, I was thinking you could mix the blueberries and strawberries and you could do yogurt in the rectangle side, which would also be good if your kids like yogurt. One of my kids likes yogurt, the other one does not. So I just decided to do this, but they could just grab a thing of yogurt and eat this on the side too. And then to organize them in the fridge, I just used a container like this and stacked them in there neatly so they could easily grab and go. After a project like this, you have to clean up and tidy. So that's what I'm doing here. And Hanky is coming. He has come in from outside. He's been outside playing. What were you doing out there?
Finding frogs with Quinsley.
Oh, you were finding frogs? They love to frog hunt. They look for toads and frogs and they catch them in boxes. And they love to torture me with it because I'm not a reptile person at all. She catches snakes, mice, literally anything. She's not scared of anything except for spiders. For whatever reason, do not put a spider near her, but she'll pick up a snake. So did you catch many frogs?
No, Quinsley picked up them and put them in the box.
Oh, will you not touch them? Are you too scared?
I wasn't scared to pick them up. I just wanted to leave them alone.
You just wanted to leave them alone? Yeah, I agree. I don't want to scare them, huh?
Yeah.
Did you find any other critters?
Yeah, we found more frogs, but we didn't find any more. We were finding something, we didn't find any more.
Oh, okay. Are they still out there hunting frogs?
No, Quinsley is in her room and Lennon is gone.
Oh, Madeline's in her room too. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
Her was going out there to find a snake.
Ooh.
They're going to go out there to find some snails.
Snails?
Yeah.
Did you find any snails?
No, Quincy did.
Kinsley found some?
Yeah.
Were they still in their shells?
Yeah, but I picked up one earlier with Lana and Chris.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and I was not even scared because the snail was not even coming out.
Oh, was it just the shell?
Yeah.
Oh. Just a minute. So I am changing out Kinsley's bedding now. I did get her some new bedding. I got these really cute sheets and the comforter on Amazon, of course, for a really good price. And I washed them up and I was putting them on her bed for her. And we just were ready for a change. Usually about every 2 years, I'll get my kids a new comforter. And it has been 2 years, maybe even 3 since she's gotten one. So we upgraded to something new and fresh, and that's what I'm putting on the bed today. And I think it's so cute. She loves it as well. I'll link it for you guys below, and if I forget, just remind me in the comments if you're interested. They did have different color options as well. This actually turned out to be a bit more green than what I had expected when I was more going for blue, but I'll show you close up. You will see it has a lot of blue in it. What do you think of Sissy's new bedding?
Nice.
It's nice. Yeah, do you like the colors? He's shaking his head, yes. What has been the most fun thing that you've done this summer?
Finding snakes.
Finding snakes? Do you like snakes?
Yes.
Are you scared of them?
I'm scared to touch them.
You're scared to touch them, but you like to hunt for them? Yeah. Show you the new way that I've been disinfecting my cleaning rags. I just bought a bucket from Walmart and I've got some hydrogen peroxide, which a tub of that is only $1. And you're going to use about 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide to 1 gallon of hot water. And so I'm just measuring that out here. And then I've just been putting them in here to soak right before I'm going to wash them. So I have like a rag bin that I keep them in. And then when it's ready to wash, I go ahead and make up the solution. And you're going to want to let them soak for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. I'm also throwing in one of my unscented Freddy detergent sheets as well, just for extra. And then I'm going to put, I didn't have very many rags this day, but I'm going to put the couple that I did have in there. And this just helps deodorize and disinfect the rags. And then when I'm done, so again, 30 minutes to an hour, I am just going to go ahead and dump all of that water directly into my washing machine. And then my washing machine has a sanitize cycle, so I'm going to run it on that. So I just use my regular detergent and then I use the Lysol laundry sanitizer and I put that in there. I run it on that sanitize cycle and then I put them in the dryer on the sanitize cycle as well, which is basically just a very long, very hot cycle. and I feel like my rags come out very clean and definitely disinfected. So that's how I've been doing them. I'm gonna say bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
You don't have to be quiet. I just want you to eat.
No,
Drop in a couple.
He's saying it's all.
Well, it don't matter what he's saying because it's not true. Wash your hands and start picking these off the thing for me.
They're not just yours. They are, but they're yours too. They're not just yours. I have no
Okay,
idea.
we're not gonna argue over it. It doesn't matter.
They're yours too.
I'm putting them in snack packs. We're gonna share it. Push down and they come out like that. So you put it in the chamber and push. Now that's a blade, okay? So be careful. And you gotta come over here so it looks good on camera.
Bye, love you.
Bye, love you. Why is it not snapping on there though? Oh, because I have it on wrong. Okay, wow. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. Is that right? Okay, good.
Right.
You did it right the first time. Look at you.
Ah, you pushed me.
She didn't even touch you, dude. Her
Her
hands are literally on the meat. So tell me how she pushed you.
Her boob touched me.
Her boo?
What? Well, now you know he's lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. Go for it. You want to eat one? Yeah. Okay, try one out. That's gonna throw it up. Throw it up.
He's fine.
Here. I want to sit here.
He's fine.
Mama,
Kenzie.
I need to sit there though. Ew, my fingers stink.
Yeah, we'll have to wash after this.
They smell like baby poop.
Oh, that's lovely. This knife sucks. I'm gonna have to get a better knife. Go ahead. I'm gonna give you crackers and you're gonna put in the rectangle, okay? Move your hand.
Okay.
And you're not allowed to whine or I'll shut this down. Sit down on your butt.
Don't put too much though, because there's still gonna be lids going
Yeah,
on.
put a few in each one. Thank you for covering your mouth like that. Well, just for, there we go. Room, okay? I'm gonna drive them to you, and you gotta put them in your room. Uh-oh. Does the helicopter drive? Whoa! Oh, he does! Crash. Oh, you made it! The scooter's not gonna make it. Whoa! Tomater! Uh-oh. No, those two didn't make it. Thank you. Oh my god, my nail just came completely off. Ugh, gross. Hold on, wait for it. By the way, that's my natural nail, and this is the overlay. Good thing I have a nail appointment tomorrow.